Hey y'all, welcome to Nat and Grace Revelations. This is Cheryl Tia. This is going to be a reading for Libra. May or may not resonate, but I do offer personal readings, and the link to the site is in the description. Keep hearing checkmate, bitch. The letter K feels like a really big factor here. Keep hearing something about a motorcycle, and the word door is coming to me. The letter A is coming to me. Seems like somebody is in a position to where they want to be sure of something. They look like they want to be the center of attention, or they know somebody wants to be the center of attention. So they're like, okay, you can have it. You know what I mean? Like, you can have it. Like, whatever this is, it's like they are really thirsty to like outshine another or others. So it's almost like another is not submitting to this individual, but more of like allowing them to have their moment. You know, like if this is what you want, you can have that. If that's what you're attracted to, okay, you know. But there still seems to be somebody that's connected to this individual that's still being spiteful. Like everything is cool, everything can be cool, but somebody that this person is attached to is influencing them to be repeatedly be hateful. You know what I mean? And a lot of this is because they keep consulting with this person about what they should or should not do. You know what I mean? It's almost like they want to see people argue, want to see drama, want to see people not get along, or you know what I mean? They thrive off of negativity, but there's no beef here. There's no tension here. There's no need for it at all, I should say. Like, what are you on? Especially if there's a knee, nay, nah, anything like that, that's a factor in this equation. It's almost like they're so thirsty to want people to be evil like them, or to hate something or somebody like them, to be, you know what I mean, to be mean just like them. And it's like, why? Like, you know what I mean? Like, what is your problem? Like, people may even be laughing at them like, you really are crazy. And now they're starting to kind of like have this soft spot to where others are confirming that they're like nuts, and they just are desperate for attention, you know? So it's like, I keep hearing Deborah, something like that. It's like, you are so competitive. Kiki, that keeps coming up, or that just came up, I think, for Virgo. Kiki is how it's coming. It's like, why are you so competitive? You know what I mean? Because they would be competitive even with their own siblings, even with their own family members. You know what I mean? Like their friends, whatever. It's like, why are you like that? You know, it's almost like they like to see their family and friends like beefing with each other, like to see people have problems with each other. And again, there it's just like, what do we have to beef for? What do you have to argue for? What is there? What's the problem? You know what I mean? Like, I don't see an issue. Like, whatever it is, nobody has a problem but them. And it's because of their negative influence. And now people are starting to see how their bad influence, their negative influence, has had a domino effect, not just in their own life, but in the lives of other people. Like, I keep hearing, that's my wife. That's my wife. You know? So whatever is going on here, they've made people extremely uncomfortable, but they've made people uncomfortable because of things that they've been saying, the way that they've been gossiping about people, the way that they've been spreading bad information, negative, you know what I mean? Like the way that they've been talking negatively about others is a huge factor. You know, trying to spread other people's business, and it just comes across as not respected. You know, people are uncomfortable with the way that this person is gossiping about others or someone else specifically. And that's where the social distancing comes in. Because it's like, if you would gossip about your own family and friends like that, I know you would gossip about me like that. You know what I mean? Like, and that has to be understood. That has to be understood. But this person has been acting like this for so long that it's almost as if like they don't see anything wrong with their behavior. And didn't I say that? It's like they have made horrible investments for friends, you know, for associates, but it's because they're a bad friend themselves. They're not a good person themselves. You get what I'm saying? So it's like birds of a feather flock together, and this is a flock of bird ass bitches. And now everybody, Nisha, Naisha, Everybody's seeing that this is a flock of bird ass bitches. Like, I can't believe y'all. Like, especially because they're in a position to where the truth about things that they've done to their family and friends is coming out and trying to humiliate them, trying to embarrass them socially. It's like most is what I'm hearing. It's like, why would you try to put their business out like that? Like, why would you try to humiliate them like that? Why would you try to embarrass them like that? Why would you talk about them like that? Why would you say XYZ about them like that? Like, whatever it is, it's like the shit that they're saying about this person, it's like they need to apologize for it because it was messy as hell, and they're getting checked by somebody that's a lot bigger than them. It's almost like multiple women who are getting checked by a masculine, women who are getting checked by a man, or people who are really not about the shit that they talk getting checked by people or somebody that's really about everything. And the truth is coming out, like CCs, like whatever is going on here. It's like, yeah, you talking shit about the wrong person or the wrong people or whatever is going on here, and they know that now. But it seems to me as if they still aren't going to change. They're just going to find more fake people to hang with. You know what I mean? It's like this is supposed to be a lesson learned, but instead of this being a lesson learned, this person just goes and finds new people to hang with. You know what I mean? Because they're fake too. It's like they're fake too. It's silly to me. Dewana, Diana, Dion, whatever. Somebody is keeping it real. Like, nah, like, you feel me? This was fake as hell. Y'all was being fake as hell. And now, you feel me? You salty that this person don't want to be with you, don't want to hang with you, don't rock with you or whatever. But you have to respect it. Like, they social distance themselves because they're a person who loves either unconditionally or they're a person that has morals, has integrity. And it's like, why would they hang with somebody who's constantly stepping on their toes or doing shady stuff to them or behind their back? And you know what I mean? It just feels, the letter D feels like a huge factor in this. And not to say the letter D is the foul person. It just seems like that's a factor in this equation. Somebody is just like, nah, like, they're keeping it real with this person. Like, you really thought that you was about to play in this person's face, and they're not having it. You feel me? They're not having it. Steezy, Steezy, Stacy, Steese, Stews, anything like that. And I heard there is a pack of studs, a group of studs and gay men is what I'm hearing. So I'm not sure how that may resonate, but it feels like somebody's secret hidden lifestyle is playing a really big role in this equation, and them being sad that they've been in a connection with somebody that they're ashamed to have a connection with. But a lot of this feels like it's tied into their sexual preference, their sexuality. But I keep hearing, let's have a threesome. So somebody may have come into this equation thinking that they could convince this person to have sex with them and their partner, or that's what they wanted to do, or it's a situation to where they thought this person was going to be convinced to have sex with them because they were offering them things like that, threesomes, multi-party relationships on any level. And it just seems to me as if now it's kind of like backfiring because this person may not want to be with this party anymore, and they still are longing for a relationship, or somebody feels like they got left hanging in this multi-party relationship, while another or others decided that they love themselves enough to get out of the triangle. It just feels like the people that were left in the love triangle are still having problems that are stemming from the love triangle. And this could even be medically. You get what I'm saying? But somebody is getting out of the cesspool. They got out of the cesspool. Like, I know you're cheating on me. I'm not about to have sex with you, and I know that you're cheating on me. I'm not going to have sex with you after you cheated on me if you won't get tested. I'm not going to mess with you because I feel like you sleep with anybody. I'm not going to mess with you because you're out sleeping with people that sleep with both sexes. Like, whatever it is. Or you sleep with both sexes and I don't feel comfortable doing that. Like, whatever it is. That's why this relationship is not working out, because somebody medically is valuing themselves more than this opportunity, more than this relationship. More may be a factor in this equation. So it's like they got up out of here. And in my opinion, it seems like this was their best bet for real, because they'll continue to come across as if their wellness is intact, mentally, physically, spiritually, socially, their reputation, all of that, why these people look like they're like constantly taking medication. But it's because of somebody that they won't stop dealing with. Harass. Thank you so much.